Woo! What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillinger, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Smackdown review, or Smackdown Live review, for March 5th, 2019. So let's do the Shout of the John Squad. So we kicked off WWE Smackdown Live last night with Dan Bryan and Rowan, and Dan Bryan talks about last week when he sat in the ring silent when Vince McMahon replaced Kofi Kingston at Fastlane with Kevin Owens, and then Rowan tells the crowd to be quiet and open their ears while Darren Bryan is talking. So Darren Bryan says Kofi Kingston is not a leader. That's what he says, and that he is on a on a proposal on one of those tours, on the India tour, on a proposal tour in India. That's what he's on a promotional tour in India. That's where he's on, and talks about him, and then it talks about him eating pancakes. That's what he talks about, and that Owens is a nobody. That Kevin Owens is a nobody, and that he is the Planet Champion. That's what Darren Bryan says about himself. So then Kevin Owens comes out and talks to Daniel Bryan, tells him that he has taken the WWE Championship from him at Fastlane. So then Kevin Owens then punches Rowan, and then Owens and Daniel Bryan start to have a fight with each other, back and forth, and then all of a sudden that Daniel Bryan pushes Kevin Owens into Rowan, and Rowan grabs him right here and slams Kevin Owens down onto the mat, and that's what happens to end that whole entire segment. So the first match on SmackDown was The Miz versus Jey Uso, and the winner was The Miz. So the second match on SmackDown was a U.S. Open Challenge match, and before the U.S. Open Challenge match took place, Lacey Evans stretched her way to the ring, stretched her way down the ramp and all the way to the back, and that's what happens there to end that whole entire thing. But then on to the U.S. Open Challenge now. First, Samoa Joe went to go answer it. Then Rey Mysterio comes right out to answer it. Then Andre says, well, I'm just going to go answer it. So then we had a United States Open Challenge Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship match. We had R-Truth versus Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio versus Andre, and this was awesome. And by the way, the winner was, and we have a new United States champion, and it is Samoa Joe. That's right, Joe. Samoa Joe is our new United States champion. And at Fastlane, we are getting Rey Mysterio versus Andre at Fastlane. That's who we're going to get. Then the third match on SmackDown was Aleister Black and Ricochet versus Sheamus and Cesaro, and the winner was Aleister Black and Ricochet. After the match, Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev attack Aleister Black and Ricochet from behind, and then next thing you know is that the Hardy Boys, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, come out and make the save. For them. Just come out running out and making the save for them, and then all of them start to go at it, and then the Hardy Boys and Ricochet and Aleister Black stand tall. So the next match we had on SmackDown was Mandy Rose versus Naomi, and the winner was Mandy Rose. And then after the match we had was on top of the stage was Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose was posing on top of the stage after defeating Naomi. Mandy Rose was on top of the stage, and what happens next is that they didn't turn around, and guess who's right behind them, both of them? Asuka, that's right. And Asuka takes off her face mask, and next thing you know is that she takes it off and then beats up on Sonya Deville, beats up on Mandy Rose, throws Sonya Deville into the LED Tron on top of the stage. Then she also throws Mandy Rose into the LED Tron, and that's what happens there during that whole entire thing, and that was, I don't know, pretty brutal what Asuka did. But anyway, on to the next one we had. The fifth match on SmackDown was Kevin Owens versus Rowan, and the winner was, I think, I'm not quite sure the winner was, but the winner was Kevin Owens by DQ due to Daniel Bryan attacking Kevin Owens outside of the ring. So then Rowan and Daniel Bryan was going to put Kevin Owens right through the announcer's table. But then guess who comes out and make the save? I know everybody wanted Sami Zayn to come out and make the save for Kevin Owens, but instead it was Mustafa Ali who comes out and makes the save. But then all of a sudden is Mustafa Ali's taking out Daniel Bryan and Rowan. But then Daniel Bryan all of a sudden does the running knee onto Mustafa Ali outside of the ring and puts him backside the ring. Then Kevin Owens gets him back inside the ring. And next thing you know it is that Kevin Owens delivers a stunner onto Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan likes holding his title outside of the ring and went Rowan, and that's what happens to him that Simon said. The final part we had on SmackDown was Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch segment, and Charlotte Flair talks about to have a friendly discussion with Becky Lynch and how she can get her to come out here. So then Becky Lynch comes out and Becky talks to Charlotte and so that she's still standing after what Ronda Rousey did to her on Monday Night Raw. And she is ready to fight again, and that she beat her on one good leg, and then Charlotte. Then all of a sudden, that Charlotte Flair goes berserk and starts to kick the crutch down, and then the crutch that Becky Lynch had starts to kick the crutch out of Becky Lynch's hand. Then next thing you know it is that Charlotte starts to grab the crutch and beat Becky Lynch with the crutch with it, and then starts to say, fight me, and then she starts to beat up on the injured leg onto Becky Lynch's leg. But then Becky Lynch grabs the crutch and starts to hit Charlotte Flair with the crutch, and then she put Charlotte Flair into an armbar. Then the two referees have to come out and break it up, and Becky Lynch won't let go. Then she finally does, and Becky Lynch stands tall, on one good leg, no pun intended, but still on one good leg, and that's what happens to on WWE Smackdown last night. With Becky Lynch standing tall, on one good leg, no pun intended, but still. Anyway, so, once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below what your favorite part of SmackDown was last night, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, John Squad. You're all one of a kind. Love each and every single one of you guys. When you subscribe, you become a champion here on this channel. I love each and every single one of you all. Peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys.